In 1967, Ford built a machine that changed everything. The Mustang Fastback. A sweep of steel that looked like it was doing 100 standing still. But that was 59 years ago. And we asked ourselves one question. What if it was built today? Not restored, not preserved behind glass. It is reborn. Wider, lower, meaner. Every inch reimagined for a new era of brutality. This is a Coyote-Powered wide-body pro-touring 67 Mustang Fastback Restomod, and nothing about it is subtle. Up front, the original grille has been reworked with custom LED halo headlights that burn amber through the darkness. A carbon fiber front splitter sits low, almost scraping the ground, feeding air underneath the car and pressing it into the asphalt. The wide-body fender flares push the stance out by nearly 4 inches on each side, giving it a posture that says this car does not move for anything. The paint. Matte midnight blue, laid down in layers so deep it almost looks black until the light catches it. Satin black racing stripes run the length of the hood, over the roof and down the fastback. No chrome, no polish. Just raw, dark, and tension. Drop down to the wheels. 20-inch forged aluminum, deep dish, wrapped in Michelin Pilot Sport rubber so wide you could land a plane on it. Behind those spokes, 6-piston Brembo caliper is clamped down on drilled and slotted rotors. Because when you have this much power, you need to be able to stop just as violently as you accelerate. Pop the hood, and it gets serious. A supercharged 5-liter Coyote V8 sits where the old Windsor used to live, breathing through a Whipple supercharger that screams at full boost. Over 700 horsepower, routed through a Tremec 6-speed manual to a Ford 9-inch rear end with a limited-slip differential. This is not a car that asks for permission. It takes what it wants. Inside, the original dash layout has been rebuilt in carbon fiber. A digital gauge cluster replaces the old analog dials. Momo steering wheel. Alcantara in leather bucket seats with 6-point harnesses. A full roll cage runs behind the headrests, because this car was not built to sit in a garage. It was built to be driven until the tires are gone.
Walk around to the back. A carbon fiber ducktail spoiler extends the fastback roofline. Custom LED taillights glow red through smoked lenses. And at the bottom, quad exhaust tips exit through a carbon fiber rear diffuser, spitting fire on the overrun. The sound alone would set off every car alarm on the block. This is what happens when you refuse to let a legend stay in the past. When you take the soul of 1967 and wrap it in the engineering of 2026. The 67 Mustang Fastback wide-body Restomod, built by iron renders, not a restoration, a resurrection.